They showed us like the importance of the do or die mentality, that if you really believe in something, even if you die, you're going to succeed.
I think it says a lot about these men who stood here 200 years ago and fought to the death. They knew. They all volunteered. They weren't forced to be here, but they believed in something strong enough that they would stand and fight for it and die for it. They did not die in vain.
Yeah.
6 weeks later, they won the war.
Yeah.
Got their independence and freedom. Almost 200 men that fought, bled, and died here. They died for a reason, something they believed in. Their death and their sacrifice was not in vain.
Yeah.
So we went to Sawgrass because, food's good, and the place was empty. There's maybe 15 people sitting there, and she told us it was an hour and a half, 2-hour wait. And I looked and I was like, there's no one here. Why do we have to wait? And she's like, got kind of crappy about it, but that's okay. We'll go somewhere else and eat.
I think one of the hardest things in life is to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And what I mean by that is anytime you start something new, whether you walk into a gym for the first time or you're getting ready for your first competition or you're starting a new career, a new job, you're around people you don't know, people that are better, more experienced than you because they've been doing it longer. You got to get over your fear of being uncomfortable, because all the most successful men and women I know in life, they're not afraid to put themselves out there and to a new situation, a new environment, and face new challenges, but that's how you grow. If you get really comfortable, then generally, you stop growing as a person.
Metroflex San Marcos, Texas, baby. Have to break it down.
Gotta put in that work. January will be 10 years that we've been open. I started off, me and my now ex-wife, we started up from nothing, and decided to open up a gym, and I've known Brian Dobson forever, so I figured it had to be Metroflex. But this is our third location, hopefully our last. The goal now is just grow and expand, just get better at it. So. Yeah. People don't come here to work out; they come here to train, and that's what my philosophy is. Hardcore doesn't mean having to be, big and massive or super strong. Hardcore is about your mentality and how you train. So.
Come on. Let's go. 2. Come on. Up. Yep. One more. Let's go. Up. Own it.
I grew up on a ranch, and so I worked. I mean, that's just the way it was. I had to take care of horses. I had to, anybody that's ever grown up or lived on a farm or a ranch knows the work never ends. You're never done. So that's just the way I was raised. And when you're a kid, you don't know any better. You think that's how everybody lives. So I learned to work was just part of it. And so as I grew up and started bodybuilding and all that, being around, I remember walking into Metroflex the first time, I was super excited and intimidated all at the same time. I walked in there and I saw the biggest dudes I'd ever seen in my life walking around, and everybody was training hard, and these were grown men, and I was a 17-year-old kid, and then I'm looking at them going, dude, that's what I want to be. But you're a skinny 17-year-old kid, so was it intimidating? Absolutely. But I overcame that fear, and I was like, what, if I can train here, I'll learn from these guys, and I'll grow up and I'll be bigger and stronger than them, hopefully, one day, And I think that not everybody can do that, Everybody has that potential to do that, but that's a conscious decision you have to make to put yourself out there like that. And it is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was good, man. We're not really used to the temperature in the gym. It was good stuff. Kept the pump the entire time.
Did y'all keep it to y'all's plan or just jumped around? And
honestly, we kind of jumped around because we've never been here before. So we're just trying to feel out all the machines, see what's here.
I'm out of breath, but all in all, it was a good workout. We didn't get a lot of sleep, but 2 meals in, got to get it done. And it was pretty hot today. I think it was a little humid inside here too.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a good workout. Working out Branch, Shaun, the atmosphere in here was ridiculous. So can't get better than that.
It's a pretty decent little gym.
Yeah, it's cool. It's Definitely got a lot of character. A lot of cool pieces. That when all of them are working on right now, I've never seen something like that before. The shoulder press lateral combo. So all in all, it was a good day. Definitely try and train arms on purpose, on travel days, just because, sitting, strange gym, this, that, and another. It's always good to just come get blood moving. So legs tomorrow, that'll be the real doozy.
Had a great pump session. Like he said, we drove, so arm day is a good day to travel with. And tomorrow we have legs, so.
My first competition I trained with this guy Mark Hanlon and Ronnie Coleman, and of course Brian was the owner of Metroflex, was part of it, and I asked Ronnie years later, after obviously he was Mr. Olympia and I was pro and on my way. I said, why'd you let me train with you back then? I was a little skinny 17-year-old kid, and he said, man, he goes, we knew you'd get bigger and stronger. And they said, you're a 17-year-old kid, and you outworked most of the men in the gym. He goes, so it's just a matter of time. You grow, you get big and strong, and you did. And so a lot of times it's when you put yourself in that situation, you come with the right attitude and come with the right disposition, then those people they'll recognize that, and they'll bring you in and help you and teach you, and before long, you'll be excelling.